So last class we discussed about what is right Docker file and what are the Docker instructions and how to write a simple Docker file and how to create our own image and all. Clear? Anyone any doubt? So what is Docker file? Docker file is nothing but this is the and default file name is Docker file only. So what is the default file name? Docker file only. If you want to, we can change it, but we have to give that path and all. So default file name is Docker file only. And so here, right, Docker instructions. Already last class we discussed a few Docker instructions. Already last class we discussed a few Docker instructions. What are those? So from is the base image, maintainer, and so copy, add, env, and env arg work dir work dir some wait work dir next volume work dir volume cmd entry point user and so these are mostly we are using. So some of the run we missed run also, mostly we are using run. So run. So these are the Docker instructions. Already last class we discussed, right? So Docker instructions. What is Docker file? So if a interview also most of the people they are asking Docker file. Docker file is nothing but this is the text file. Docker file contains Docker instructions, and with the help of these instructions we are going to create how to create your own image, how to create our own image. And so if you want to write, first you need to create the one Docker file. So first we need to create the vi Docker file vi. So vi Docker file. So vi Docker file, first we need to vi Docker file. Default file name is Docker file only. And from, so from is the one instruction, and here we are taking which is your base image, from which image you want to create your own image. If you want to create your own image, first you need to take one base image. So here we can take a Ubuntu image, Alpine image, Tomcat, Jenkins, whatever it be. So yesterday I took Ubuntu, right? Ubuntu. This is the Ubuntu image. And who is maintainer? Maintainer means, what is maintainer? Maintainer means so that is the author information. So maintainer means we can give any information who implemented, who written this file and all. So this is the simply we are got nothing but author info, author information, author information. Now, so once your Docker file is ready, just assume as of now I written only two instructions. So which is your base image and which is maintainer, and my Docker file is ready. Just assume your Docker file is ready. And once your Docker file is ready, and so how to create, how to build this image. So if you want to build this image, what is the command? So very important, Docker build, Docker build hyphen t, Docker build hyphen t image name. Interview also most of the cases they ask this question. So can you create, if you want to create new image, what is the command? After Docker file is ready, so how to create, how to build it? So Docker build hyphen t image name, image name, image name, and tag name, colon tag name, tag name, colon tag name, and Docker file. Where is your Docker file? Docker file. This is the syntax. So this is the syntax. This is the syntax. I hope you got it right. So how to, once Docker file is ready, once your Docker file is ready, how to build, how to build. Clear? Anyone any doubt, guys? Already last class we discussed. So most 100% interview they are asking, can you write a Docker file and sample whatever, maybe they are giving some scenarios or some case, can you write any sample Docker file and all, any sample so Docker file and all. whatever it may be. So first vi docker file, and remaining story how to insert I means insert mode, whatever instructions you need. So from is the base image, from is the base image, and so just add whatever instructions you need. As of now I added only two, from and maintainer. Once your docker file is ready, so how to build docker build hyphen t image name and tag name and docker file name, tag name and docker file name. And so mostly I given like this, mostly I given like this. See here, docker build, docker build hyphen t. For example here yesterday I given, right? Now I am giving also devops, devops 1 colon, I am giving yesterday 1, now version 2 data. So here what is dot means, what is data? Dot represents anyone? So generally we need to give the docker file name, but here dot represents current working directory. So same path your docker file is ready, your docker file is available. So that is the reason I am giving a dot. Dot represents current working directory, current working directory. Got it guys? Anyone any doubt here? Data. So most of the cases I am giving dot data. So don't confuse here. Dot means in same path your docker file also available. Now let's see how it will work. Now see here. So this and all already last class we discussed. Anyone any doubt? Clear? I hope you got some idea, right? Yes or no? Docker sudo hyphen I. Hello? Am I audible or not?
Audible,
Okay.
sir.
Now see here. Just give yes or no at least response. Now see here. Yesterday I created one image. So now if you see here ls command. So my Docker file is available here. So now cat space docker file. Now see here, yesterday I added only two, from Ubuntu, and this is my base image, and maintainer I given, and so I created. Suppose if you want to create one more image, we can create multiple images also. That is your wish. See here, docker run, sorry, docker build. So what is here? Docker build build. Okay. So now what is hyphen T? Hyphen T is nothing but tag name. Here hyphen T is means tag name, and so see here optionally tag the image name colon tag. We need to, that is nothing but hyphen T. I given, right? Docker build hyphen T. So which purpose we need to give if you want to add tag and all. So name and optional tag. Tag is optional, but anyway we are following one order. So we need to follow name colon tag name. So real time, right? So every release, every 2 weeks or 1 month, they are going to deploy. They are going to create new image. So that case we are giving also that name, and the tag name is nothing but that is version only we are following like this version v1 and all, and based on they are following some pattern. So this is nothing but tag name. Here I am giving so 1 means tag name, or 1.1 means this is the tag name. Whatever you want. So based on industry standard we are following one tag name. We are giving we are following some tag name, and this is a name. Okay. Now dot represents current work time. If we need, we can create one more also. If we need, we can create one more also. So docker build hyphen t and image name. So for see here, test image colon and tag name, whatever you want. For example, this is the version 3 v.3. I am giving version v.3 data. Dot represents, so my docker file also available same path. So that is the reason I am giving data. Okay. Now see here, what is anything missing? The legal build predicted will be removed from the feature
Must
release.
be lower.
Build con.
Success.
Hmm?
Image
Name
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 must be
must be
lowercase,
lower.
right?
Okay, okay. So here I give an uppercase, right? So test image. Okay, test image, and now. See here, now sending context and maintainer using cache, and so image is created. Now see here, docker docker images. Now see here, this is the tag, this is the tag, this is the repository name, this is the image name, and automatically this image id and all taking care by docker. You don't worry, so you don't worry, you don't worry. And so now see here, size and all. So like this, if you want to create your own image, we go for docker file. So we go for docker file. Now let's come to here. So there is a few instructions. So now from maintainer, few more we can instructions we will discuss. Okay, now go to here, docker. Now from, now one more question interview they are asking, without base, without from, can you create your own image? Now try it. Anyone? Yes or no? Question. Without from, without base image, can I create my own image, custom image? Hello. Now,
No, no,
No,
sorry,
so
it is
not
not
they
possible.
asked
possible.
this question. So now I am not giving anything. I am not giving from image.
No, no, not possible.
Docker6 column. Okay. Now docker build hyphen t and image, for example, test 2 colon. I am also giving v2. Okay, and current directory. Now see here. So sending build context to docker daemon. Okay, error response from the daemon. No build stays in current context. So if you want to build the image, if you want to build the image, so from is the mandatory, base image is mandatory. From which image you want to create your own image? So this is they asked this question. Suppose without base image, can I create my own image? What is the answer? No, we cannot create. So from, we cannot create from. So from is mandatory. At least we need to take any one base image. So any one base image. I hope you got it right. Now come to here. Now come to here. Where is this? Docker. Now we'll see. So from, how it will work, and also maintainer already so what is the purpose, information and all. Now see here. Now we'll see one by one. Maintainer. Now copy. So if you want to copy files, host to container, container to host, already we know one command, right? Which command? What is that command? Docker. Already last class we discussed, right? If you want to copy files from host to container, last class already practical also we saw, right? So what is the command? Docker. Which command? If you want to copy files from host to container, yesterday we discussed one command, right? What is that command? If you want to copy files, Machpanara. If you want to copy files,
CP.
cp command, right? That is cp command. Now I am in docker file, right? Now I am in docker file. In docker file, so there is a one more instruction is there, copy instruction. So using copy, we can copy files folders to image. Files folder will be copied the creating image time, and it will be copy local files to host server, whatever it may be. So this is the syntax. Copy, this is the source, this is the source path, and this is the destination path. This is the destination, this is the destination path. So if you want to copy files source while creating image, while creating image, while creating image, if you want to copy files from source to container, so this is the syntax, this is the syntax. Now I am going to add this same thing in my docker file. Now try to understand. Now see here, vi docker file, vi docker file. Okay, insert, vi docker file, insert. Now first when I am going to add from, Ubuntu. Next, I am using copy. So I am using copy. Copy is also one instruction. If you want to copy files from host to container path. Okay. So now try to understand. First escape colon x. Now ls. Now see here. I am going to create one file. I am going to create one file. To use touch space. So config.txt file. Just assume. Okay. va config.txt insert. Just I am giving something. Yeah, whatever it may be, that is your wish. I don't know, whichever whatever you want. So we can give some password I given also. Escape. Now, so this file is available where? Container or local? As of now. Where is this file, guys?
Loc
Local only.
local.
This is local only, right? Config. Now, while creating image, I want to copy this file to container path, whatever it may be, wherever you want. Already you know. So if already container is available, so we can use this command. Cat space or docker. We can use this command. Docker cp and so your source path and your destination container id cid container id colon we are giving container path c path, right? C path. So this is if you want to copy already, if container is available. Now as of now, this is image is not ready and container also not created, right? Now how to copy files from while creating image? So this is the command copy. So now va so docker file. Okay, insert copy. What is the file, guys? What is the file name? Insert. What is the file name? Config dot txt. And so which path we want to copy? So now here no need to mention container and all. So because already container we don't have any container, right? So first I am going to create image. Once image is created, next I am going to create the container. So now here we need to give the container path. So this is the syntax. This is the syntax. Wherever you want to copy, this is the source path and this is the destination path. This is the container path. So we need to give container path. For example, I am giving opt. I am giving opt directory. I am giving opt directory. I am giving a opt directory. Okay. Now see here, escape colon x. Okay. Now so your docker file is ready. Now how to create image? So when this will be executed, guys? Now I'll try to understand. So copy instruction. It is see files and created. It will be copy files from local host to where the build the image while creating the image. While creating the image only, the file will be copied. Now how to build this image? Now Docker file is ready. Now see here, Docker build hyphen t. Okay, copy. Okay, I am using a copy test colon. So I am giving some version also. Whatever you want, we can. That is one point. Whatever we can follow some order. Real time we are giving some version number. So for example, I am using okay, and so current directory. Now see here. Now see here, three steps executed. First step from Ubuntu, and the second step this is the maintainer, and third step this is the copy file here. Now try to understand. Now image which we created, image created or container created as of now. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏం క్రియేట్ చేశాను? ఇమేజ్ క్రియేట్.
Image created.
ఓకే సారీ,
Image
ఇమేజ్ క్రియేట్
created.
చేశారు. నా కంటైనర్ అనేది అవైలబుల్లా నాట్ అవైలబుల్లా డాకర్ ఇమేజెస్. Now see here, just now I created image. Okay, this is the copy, and this is the tag name, and this is the image id. Now see here, docker ps hyphen a. Now do we have any container? This is the old one only, let's remove it. Docker docker rm container id. Okay, now docker ps hyphen a. Now, so now container is available or not? So build means it will create container or it will create image? Only
Image.
image, don't
Image.
confuse. Okay, now, so this is my own image. Now from this image I am going to create container. So now I copied one file. I copied file, which path guys? Container path, or I given one path, right? Copy. I given one path. Copy and config.txt. I given slash opt. Opt is nothing but container path. Now, do we have any container as of now? Me container
No, sir.
no. Now we need to go to create container. Now, how to create container? Same story. Tell me docker run hyphen it hyphen it. Next image name, or we can use image id also. Now I am using copy text colon, what is the tag name? Week 18. Okay, and where is your docker file? Sorry, no need, right? I am not creating container only, right? That's it. Now see here, docker run hyphen it. This is your image name, that is repository name, and this is your tag name. This is your tag name. That's it. So now container. Now I am in which path? Observe here,
Container
container.
path.
Now remaining story same only. Now, so where which I given one container path, right? I copied one file. So I want to check whether that file
OP.
cd space opt directory, cd space opt directory. Now check it, copied or not? అర్థమైందా? So if you want to copy files, if you want to copy file, if you want to copy file, and so host to container in docker file, what is the instruction? Copy instruction. So which instruction? Now you know what is from, maintainer, copy, so if you want to copy files, okay, host to container path, we can use which is the instruction? Copy instruction. Now there is one more, is now clear guys? Copy, anyone, any doubt here? Copy, very simple, only cp copy. Copy here, copy source means here I given config.txt and space, here I given what is this? That is opt. This is the container path, that's it. This is the host path and this is the container path. If it is clear, so next go to add. Anyone, any doubt here? Copy. Hello, clear?
Yes, sir.
Now add. This is interview, mostly they are asking this is question, what is difference between copy and add? What is difference between copy and add? If copy is clear, now I am going to add. Now see here, now one more is add. So add also, we can copy files to the image while creating the image. So if you want to copy, we can use add also. But what is difference between copy and add? So the main difference is add can copy files from host server, or it can be downloaded from the any remote server, and automatically it will extract also. Now copying purpose, mostly we are using copy instruction. Suppose if you want to download anything from internet, or if you want to do like that, so that case mostly we go for add instruction. Got it? For example, I want to download a Maven software, or you want to download Java software, or you want to download some anything. See here, download, download, download Maven. So now this is the remote server, right? This is the remote server. Now this is the link. This is the link, right? Where is this? This is the link. So tar file. I want to download this tar file. How we are downloading, guys, in Linux? If you want to download this file, how we are using, what is the command? General command. Control PQ. Now tell me. So now I am in host. If you want to download anything, if you want to download anything, so there is a one command. What is that command?
Double
Wget. Wget. And see right now, see here, I am not having that file. Now go to here. See here, I want to binary or anything. This is copy this link, copy link address, copy link address, coming to here, coming to here, wget, wget. Maybe that package is not available. If not available, we will go and install. Okay, that's it. Now see here. So this is the remote URL, right? This is the HTTPS. Okay, secure. This is the URL. This is the path. So if you give like this, now it is downloading. See here, you see it is downloaded, 100% done, 13.7 MB. Now check it, file is downloaded. See, I hope everyone know, right, how to download. If you want to download anything in Linux or Ubuntu, any server, so not Windows. Windows directly we are using, but if you want to use, wget is the command. Now same thing, how to use add how to download this via docker file. Now you know docker file, docker file docker file, insert. Now see here, I am using add and so add. This is the syntax, this is the syntax, already everything we had. See here, add and URL and destination path. Add URL and destination path. So add URL and destination path. Now got it? Now see here. I am going to here. I am going to here. Now this is the URL. This is the URL. This is the URL. Which directory you want to download? Where you want to download this file? Which path? This is the container path. So now I am giving same path only. OPT. I am giving a same path. In OPT as of now, so while creating container, first it is copying config.txt file and second time it is downloading this and particular directory path. Clear? Anyone any doubt here? Clear guys? So now add. Now I need to connect this remote server. I want to download this file. So that case I am using add instruction and this is the container path. Where you want to download this file, this particular path. Got it? Okay. Now escape colon x. Now so docker build hyphen t, docker build hyphen t, docker build hyphen t and add test dot colon and so I am giving also one and current directory. Where is your docker file? Dot represents current working directory. Now see here, add. Now it is connected to this particular remote URL and downloaded 9.411 MB. See here, successfully. Suppose if anything wrong, here we are getting one error message. Here we are getting one error message. Now see here, now image is ready. Now I created image or container. Anyone? As of now,
image.
only image. Now I want to check, right? So how to check? We need to create the container. So copy and add will execute while creating image or while creating container. These commands will execute while creating image or while creating container.
While creating image
Image
only.
only. Don't confuse here. Creating image only. These two commands will be executed. Okay. Now I am going to create container. Docker run hyphen it. Docker run hyphen it. So what is my add? Where is add? Add test. Add test colon. What is the tag name? V1. And that's it. Okay. So now I am in container path. Check it. ls cd space. Now how many files we can see guys here? As per docker file, I used two instructions, copy, I copied config.txt file, and second time I used add instruction. I connected to remote, I downloaded one file. Now check it, cd space opt. Now ls. Now got it. అర్థమైందా? So for downloading this purpose, can I use copy instruction? It won't work. Copy only for copying files. Add, so we can copy also, or else we can download from any remote server, any server host, and that case we go for add instruction. That case we go for very very important question interview purpose. So what is difference between what is so add and cop, copy. So enter most of the cases they are asking this question. So what is Docker file and what is difference between add and copy? Now see here. So add and copy work same similarly. Both commands copy content of the local to your container path or directory to the file system to inside a container image. So while copy has no other than functionality, add can uh, extract compressed files and copy files from the remote location to via URL. So if you want to copy only files, that case we go for copy. And if you want to extra activities, I want to connect some remote server. If you want to download anything from internet, and that case mostly we go for add instruction. So add instruction. So most of the cases they are asking this question. Just try to understand what is difference between and so how it will work. See, add when the image is already extracting while we want to do them, otherwise copy import the image from the local. This is different story they are giving copy. So now got it right. So copy means if you want to copy files from host to container path, so mostly we are using copy. And if you want to any download, if you want to download or if you want to connect any other servers, and if you want to extract automatically, and that case mostly we go for mostly we go for add instructions, mostly we go for add instructions, very very important. I hope you got it right. Clear guys?
Yeah.
Okay, very very important. So only, so mostly they are asking this question, what is difference between copy and add? What is difference between copy and add? So now copy means only copying files from host to container path. Add means add also we can use copying files. What is extra here? If you want to connect any remote server or if you want to connect any other servers, if you want to download anything from that remote and all, and that case mostly we would go for add instruction. See here, download files and remote HTTP locations and create the image. And this is the URL, add URL, and this is the destination path, container path. This is the destination and container path. I hope you got it right. Clear? Now, very very important run instruction. Very very important. What is run instruction? In so if you see anywhere Docker file, even Google it, they are just search it, Docker file, and so mostly they are using run instruction. So run means the run instructions will execute commands. You know right, Linux commands. So you know right, Linux commands. So Linux means so control PQ. Now you know right all Linux commands. For example, ls command. What is ls command means? ls. You know many commands, Linux commands. If you want to run any Linux commands, if you want to run any Linux commands, we should go for so run instructions. Run instructions will execute the commands. That's it. What is the main purpose of run instruction? We can execute commands. We can execute commands. Docker file. So what is purpose of run? So if you go here, so if you go here, run, we are using, see here, installing some packages, anything, whichever Linux commands you know, whichever Linux commands you know, if you want to run anything, any command, so simply the main purpose is so execute the commands. That's it. Now I'm going to add run. Save my Docker file. Now we can easily understand vi Docker file. Now see here insert insert. First I'm going to comment this one. If you want to comment, this is hash. I don't want every time. I don't want copy. Now I'm going to use run. So now see here run. Now run. I'm using ls. I'm using ls. I'm using ls. ls means you know right? What it will display. Now for example, you want to update some package. Now if you want to update any package, what is the command? Ubuntu, right? In Ubuntu, if you want to update any packages, what is the command? If you want to update packages, apt hmm, Linux command
Update.
hmm, apt apt update hyphen or apt get. We can use anything. Apt hyphen get update hyphen y. Got it? For example, you want to create one file. What is the syntax? If you want to create empty file, I want to create one empty file. Linux
Touch
command, touch
file.
command, right? Now see here, run touch touch txt. So like this. So what is the main purpose of run instruction? If you want to execute the commands, then we should go for run instruction. So run command installing or executing anything, whatever you want, whichever Linux commands, what are the commands you are going to execute. So that and all we are passing under the run only, under the run only. See here, run whatever you want, run make directory. Suppose if you want to create one directory, suppose if you want to create one directory, so this is the run mkdir, and you know right what is the hyphen p, guys? Now see here, mkdir hyphen p slash opt, and I am giving also dev directory. Got it? After this, if you want to print anything, now I run ls command, it will display all files and directory. Next, it is creating one directory. Whatever you want, any Linux commands, if you want to execute any command, so then we should go for so run instruction, then we should. So now see here, I am going to create one directory. We'll see whether it is created, really creating or not. Hmm. Docker build hyphen t, and I am using so run test colon, and I am using v1. That's it. Now see here, run ls. ls means what is ls commands, guys? What ls? It will display all files and directories. Now see here, here itself we can see these are the directory structures available in the particular that container. If you create that files image. Now anyway, all steps are done successfully. Now I don't have any container. I want to create one container based on this image, using this image, Docker images. Now see here, Docker run hyphen it. What is the my image? Run 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 test colon v1, run test colon v1. That's it. Now I am in container. Now I am in container. Now check it. Really the directory is created. Where I created the directory? Which path? That is your wish, guys. Wherever you want, we can create. That is your wish. Wherever you want, we can create. Now ls cd space opt, opt or opt only, right? Opt only.
Yes.
Now ls. Now see here. So created or not? So what you understand? What is the purpose of run instruction? If you want to run any command, if you want to execute any command, so now we should go for so run instruction. Now we should go for run instruction. So that is that way mostly we go for run. Whatever, if you want to install any package, or if you want to install any update the package, or if you want to do anything, Linux commands. So all Linux commands we can execute with the help of run instruction. With the help of run instruction. I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt guys here? Run. Now we know what are this from already what is from maintainer also and copy and add also and also run also got it. Now so now we'll see work directory. Simple next we'll see something now. Control PQ. Now work directory. So generally work directory means right, PWD. What is the PWD?
Present working directory.
Present
Present.
working directory. Now if I connect container, suppose now see here Docker PS Docker PS hyphen A. Now these are the containers. Now I'm going to connect this container. How to connect guys? Very important. Tell me what is the command if you want to connect the container.
Docker
Hmm.
Docker exec
Hyphen IT container ID
id slash
bash. Okay. Now see here ls. Now I connected container. Now I am in which path guys? Anyone guess it? I connected container. See here I connected container. I am in which directory? PWD. Now I am in which directory? Root only. Got it? I am in root only. I don't want like this, sir. If I connect my container, by default, I want to connect one particular path. I want to go that particular path. So that case we go for work dir. అర్థమవుతుందా? So if you connect any container, by default it will in root only slash. Okay, root path. I don't want like this. I want to by default I want to go to the particular directory path. సో నాకు బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి? ఓపీటీ డైరెక్టరీకి వెళ్ళాలి. ఓపీటీ డైరెక్టరీకి. సో నౌ ఐ am in ఓపీటీ డైరెక్టరీ? నో రైట్. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ వీ కెన్ గో లైక్ దిస్. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ వీ కెన్ గో లైక్ దిస్. కరెక్టా? ఇఫ్ ఐ కనెక్ట్ మై కంటైనర్ బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు గో దిస్ డైరెక్టరీ ఓన్లీ. సో దట్ కేస్ వీ షుడ్ గో ఫర్ వర్క్ డిఆర్. అర్థమైందా? క్లియర్? నౌ సీ హియర్ విఐ డాకర్ ఫైల్, Docker file, insert. Now I am using w work dir work dir. I am using by default I want to go to this particular path. So this is the syntax. If you want to go to that work dir and all, so now give that particular where you want to go. I want to go that opt directory. Okay, opt directory. So this is the directly work dir. Work dir means if I connect my container, by default I want to connect this particular path only. Escape. That's it. Nothing. Very simple only. Work dir means if you connect container, so by default I want to go the particular path. Escape colon x. Now see here Docker build hyphen t and so work dir test. I am giving colon v1 version 1. That's it. Now see here done. Now Docker image is ready. Docker images. Now observe here. So earlier it will go to root path, right? Now I'm going to create container. Docker run hyphen it. Docker run hyphen it and so image name and tag name v1. That's it. Now observe here ls. I am in which path?
opt
OPT
DevOps.
directory. Now what you understand, work dir means working directory. So by default, if you want to go particular path every time, whenever if you connect container, by default, I want to go to that particular path. I want to connect that particular path. So that case, we should use a work dir. Work dir means working directory. Now we can check it now in OPT directory. So I set path in Docker file. Every time while creating the container, so while creating container, so go to that particular path. That's it. So by default it is in root path only. Now I set worked here opt. Now whenever if I create container from this image, by default my container go to that particular path only. By default my container go to that particular path only. I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt still? Hello?
Can you explain once again? Docker run exec and Docker.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
Wait. I am coming outside. Now, so clear this is Docker ps-a ps-a. Now, I want to connect this container, right? Not this one. Run work dir, right? Which one? This one only. Correct. Work dir. Now see here, Docker exec. I am connecting to container -it container ID. Now check it whether it will go to particular path or not. Slash anyone?
can we create containers also?
We can create multiple containers, same image. Or with the container
Okay.
also we can create image. Next class I will show you how to create a
Okay.
image from container also. If you want to, we can create container also. Now already
Okay.
container is available. I am connecting
Yes.
to
Yeah.
that container. That's it. Here I am not creating any. Sorry. Here I am not creating any container.
Yeah.
Already
That's
container
why
is
I asked.
available. So if you want to, we
Yeah.
can create. Now see here.
We are only connecting only.
Connecting
We are
purpose
connecting.
exe.
Okay. Okay.
So if blindly remember exe is nothing but if you want to connect the container. So that case we should go for Docker exec.
Docker
Build
exec.
means
Okay.
if you want to create image. Image
Yeah.
means we go for Docker build command. అర్థమైందా?
Yeah. Understood. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now there is one command. Where is that? Docker commit command. Now there is a question. Can I create image from container? Anyway, you ask right. So can I create container? Sorry, can I create image from container? Anyone guess it? Yes or no? కంటైనర్ నుంచి ఇమేజ్ని క్రియేట్ చేయొచ్చా చేయకూడదా? ఒకటి అడిగాడు ఈ క్వశ్చన్. కెన్ ఐ క్రియేట్ ఇమేజ్ ఫ్రమ్ కంటైనర్?
No.
వాట్ అబౌట్ అదర్స్?
No. Srinath garu, yes.
వాట్
కంటైనర్ తో కాదు, కంటైనర్ లో ఆల్రెడీ ఇమేజ్ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి దాంతో చేయొచ్చు.
నా కంటైనర్
ఆ,
ఉంది. నౌ దిస్ ఈజ్ యువర్ కంటైనర్ రైట్. ఈ
ఓకే.
కంటైనర్ని యూస్ చేసి నేను ఇమేజ్ క్రియేట్ చేయొచ్చా క్రియేట్ చేయకూడదా ఫ్రమ్ కంటైనర్? వాట్ అబౌట్ అదర్స్? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? Now see here, create your own image from the container. So there is a commit command. What is this? Commit command.
Commit kind,
Commit
yeah.
command. So now see here. Now assume which case you should go for this situation. ఇప్పుడు అర్థమైంది క్వశ్చన్ అర్థమైందా? కంటైనర్ నుంచి
అర్థమైందండి.
ఇమేజ్ని క్రియేట్ చేయొచ్చా క్రియేట్
ఇమేజ్.
చేయలేమా? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? నౌ క్వశ్చన్ ఇస్
Yes, sir.
ఎస్. వీ కెన్ క్రియేట్ కంటైనర్. ఆల్రెడీ ఐ హ్యావ్ కంటైనర్. అసలు ఏ సిచ్యువేషన్ వెళ్ళాలి మనకి? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐ క్రియేటెడ్ కంటైనర్ and project related configuration files, project related setup and all everything I configure in this container. Maybe in future this container maybe container crashed, right? Correct. First I created image. From that image I created container. In the container I did something. ఈ కంటైనర్లో నేను ఏదో కొన్ని మోడిఫికేషన్ చేశాను. Lot of things I modified, lot of things I configure, and also I have many files and all here. Okay. Now unfortunately container destroyed or container deleted. Again we have to do same steps, right? Yes or no? ఇప్పుడు this is my image. Don't confuse here. Try to understand. This is the image. This is the image. From this image I created one container. Yes or no? Srinath garu create చేశానా?
Yes.
Okay. This is the container. I created container. So ఈ కంటైనర్ క్రియేట్ చేసిన తర్వాత సమ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ సెటప్ అంతా దీంట్లో చేశాను నేను ఈ కంటైనర్లో. ప్రాజెక్ట్కి డిప్లాయ్మెంట్ సంథింగ్, దిస్ ఈజ్ ద కంటైనర్, దిస్ ఈజ్ ద కంటైనర్. సో సమ్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ and all I did here. Unfortunately this container deleted, destroyed. Again we can create one more container. What you need to do, again మళ్ళీ ఏం చేయాలి మనం, సేమ్ సెటప్ చేయాలి కదా. This is the image only, some basic configuration and all available here. After creating container we have to do some configuration, extra configuration. Already I configure everything here. I configure all setup application related application configurations అన్ని ఇక్కడ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేశాను. ఓకే, అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ దిస్ కంటైనర్ డెలీటెడ్. అగైన్ వీఆర్ క్రియేటింగ్ వన్ మోర్ కంటైనర్. మళ్ళీ మీరు ఆ స్టెప్స్ అన్ని ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయాలి కదా. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో, అవునా కదా?
ఎస్,
ఓకే,
అవునవును చేయాలండి.
నో ఇప్పుడు నేనేం చేస్తాను, సో ఫస్ట్ టైం ఐ క్రియేటెడ్ కంటైనర్, ఐ కాన్ఫిగర్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్, ఐ డిడ్ సంథింగ్ హియర్. ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ కంటైనర్ ఐ నీడ్ వన్ మోర్ ఇమేజ్ లైక్ బ్యాకప్. ఈ కంటైనర్ యూస్ చేసి మళ్ళీ నేనేం క్రియేట్ చేయబోస్తాను, ఒక ఇమేజ్ని క్రియేట్ చేయబోస్తున్నాను, ఇమేజ్ ఫర్ బ్యాకప్ పర్పస్. ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ ఇమేజ్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు క్రియేట్ కంటైనర్. ఇప్పుడు అర్థం చేసుకోండి ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇమేజ్. నౌ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ కంటైనర్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు క్రియేట్ ఇమేజ్. సో ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు క్రియేట్ వన్ ఇమేజ్, ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు క్రియేట్ వన్ ఇమేజ్. ఈ ఇమేజ్ని యూస్ చేసి మళ్ళీ నేనేం చేస్తాను అంటే ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు క్రియేట్, ఈవెన్ దిస్ కంటైనర్ ఈజ్ డెలీటెడ్, ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ ఇమేజ్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు క్రియేట్ కంటైనర్. ఇప్పుడు ఏ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ వస్తుంది చెప్పండి ఒకసారి. ఫస్ట్ ఆల్రెడీ నాకు ఇమేజ్ ఉంది, ఇమేజ్ యూస్ చేసి కంటైనర్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను, దట్స్ ఇట్. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఈ ఇమేజ్ని యూస్ చేసి ఈ కంటైనర్ నుంచి ఐ క్రియేటెడ్ వన్ మై ఓన్ ఇమేజ్. ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ ఇమేజ్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు క్రియేట్ వన్ మోర్ కంటైనర్. డిఫాల్ట్ సెటప్ ఉంటుందా, ఏ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ చెప్పండి ఇక్కడ.
ఓల్డ్ ఏదైతే మనం తీసుకున్నామో బ్యాకప్, ఇప్పుడు కంటైనర్ 1 అని ఫస్ట్ ఏదైతే ఉండిందో దాని ఆ ఇమేజే వస్తుంది. అంటే బ్యాకప్, ఐ మీన్
దిస్
బ్యాకప్.
ఈజ్ అ కంటైనర్ రైట్. నేను
యా,
అడిగేది కాన్ఫిగరేషన్, డిఫాల్ట్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఉంటుందా, ఈ కంటైనర్లో కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఏముందో అవన్నీ దీనికి వస్తాయా?
ఈ కంటైనర్ లో కాన్ఫిగరేషనే వస్తుంది.
ఈ కంటైనర్లో ఏముంటుందో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ వీ కెన్ గెట్ హియర్ ఆల్సో. నో నీడ్ టు డూ
యా,
అగైన్ సేమ్ సెటప్. గాట్ ఇట్, అర్థమైందా?
యా.
So that case we should go for if you want to we can create from container also, we can create image. Now how to create this image? Now already container ఉంది, ఈ కంటైనర్ ఉంది, నేను ఈ కంటైనర్ నుంచి ఒక ఇమేజ్ని క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. ఇమేజ్ని క్రియేట్ చేయాలంటే దిస్ ఈజ్ ద సింటాక్స్, డాకర్ కమిట్ -m, దిస్ ఈజ్ ద మెసేజ్ అండ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ ద కంటైనర్ ఐడి. అండ్ సో నౌ వీ కెన్ గివ్ ఇమేజ్ నేమ్ అండ్ ట్యాగ్ నేమ్. Very simple. Now see here, this is container, right? Now control pq, so docker ps -a. Okay, so now see here, this is my container. Now what is the syntax? Docker commit -m, for example my just message I am giving my test container, and so next image id, sorry, container id. This is which container? This is the container id, space and image name. Which image I am going to give? Test container image, test container image colon tag name I am giving something. Now got it? Now see here, this is the container id, this is the syntax, docker commit, and this is a message and all I passed. And so this is the container id, which container, from which container you want to create image. So this is the image name and this is the tag name. Now test con image, can you see here? No, right? Now observe here, now image is created. What is the image name? Test con image. Now docker images, now check it, test con image, test con image. Now created or not? So this image I created from Docker file or container? Anyone? This image I created, right? I created from Docker file or from container? Container only.
కంటైనర్
Now,
కంటైనర్
how to create container from this image? Remaining story same only. Tell me. Docker run hyphen it and same. Copy this, paste it, colon v1. Now see here ls. See here default ls or whatever it may be. Actually, I forgot to add something in the container. If we create any some modifications, that everything whatever container, whatever we modified in the container, everything we can see in this container also. So that case we should go for. We can create image from containers also. Now, if anyone is asking, can I create container? Can I create image from container? Now, what is the answer? Yes or no? Yes. That is the answer.
Yes.
Yes. If you want to, we can create a image from container also. So which case we should go for some backup, like for example, I created a container. I did lot of stuff here. I think I configure, I updated many things here. Unfortunately, if container gone means again I have to do all same steps, right? So for that purpose, I am taking one backup, one image. I am taking using this container. I am going to create one image. Okay. So even now this container is deleted. If I create one more container from this image, whatever you did, everything we can see in this container also. That is the story. I hope you got it right.
కంటైనర్ అయిపోతే ఇమేజే ఉండదు కదండి. కంటైనరే ఏదన్నా అయితే ఇష్యూ, కంటైనర్కే ఇష్యూ వస్తే ఇమేజ్ ఉండదు కదా. కంటైనర్లోనే కదా
Wait,
ఇమేజ్.
wait. ఎవరు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారు? మధు అని ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఈ కంటైనర్ పోతే ఈ ఇమేజ్ ఉంటుందా ఉండదా? మధువాని
ఉంటుంది.
ఉంటుంది, దాని డౌటే ఉంది. నేను ఈ కంటైనర్
అంటే
తీసేసి
మనము ఈ ఇమేజ్ క్రియేట్ చేసిన తర్వాత పోతే ఉంటుంది. ఇది చేయక ముందే గాన కంటైనర్ ఏదన్నా
అందుకే కదా
ప్రాబ్లమ్ వస్తే గాన
నీకు ఇది చేయక ముందు పోతే దాటి ఎవరు ఏం చేయలేం, దానికి ఏం
ఓకే.
చేయలేం. నో.
ఓకే.
సో అందుకే కదా మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, ఒక ఇమేజ్ క్రియేట్ చేసి పెట్టుకుంటున్నాం. వన్స్
ఓకే.
ఎవ్రీథింగ్ డన్,
యాహ్! అండర్‌స్టూడ్.
వాట్ ఎవర్ వి డిడ్, మీకు ఏం
ఆల్రెడీ
కాన్ఫిగరేషన్
కంటైనర్ ఉన్నప్పుడే
కరెక్ట్
యాహ్!
ఇమేజ్ క్రియేట్
కంటైనర్
చేసుకోవాలి.
వెన్ దేర్ ఈస్ ఎ కంటైనర్ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ అట్ దట్ టైమ్
We
ఓన్లీ
need
వి
to
ఆర్
create
క్రియేటింగ్
for
ఇమేజ్.
example, you
యాహ్!
created one
యాహ్!
container, we
యాహ్!
configure lot of things related project configurations and all whatever we need related that project. I did everything. Okay, once
ఓకే.
everything
యాహ్!
finished, what I am going to do, I am going to create one image for backup.
యాహ్!
In case if this container is gone, from this image I can create one container. Whatever we
యాహ్!
did configuration and all everything
యాహ్!
we can see in
అండర్‌స్టూడ్.
this container. That's it.
యాహ్! యాహ్! అండర్‌స్టూడ్.
ఓకే. అంతేగాని
ఓకే.
కంటైనర్ పోయి సో డిలీట్ అయిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ క్రియేట్ చేయలేం కదా, దట్ ఈస్ నో యూజ్.
అది ఓకే. 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 ఓకే.
ఓకే, నౌ
అండర్‌స్టూడ్.
గాట్ ఇట్.
ఓకే. యాహ్!
So that is that case we should go for. So now if anyone is asking, can we create image from container means yes. So how to create? So this is the syntax. What is the syntax? Docker commit. Docker commit. Already everything available here. See here, Docker commit and container ID, and this is your own image name. And if you want to, we can add tag name also. This is the tag name, and so we can create it. So now exe means connect to the container. Commit means, now tell me what is difference between exe and commit. Exe and commit. Anyone? Exe ఎందుకు వాడతాం?
We can go to inside the
If you want
container.
to connect the container, exe. Docker commit.
Create
Create your
content
create image from
container.
container. So that case you should go for docker commit command. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt here? కంటైనర్ని కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలంటే exe కమాండ్ వాడతాం. కంటైనర్ నుంచి ఇమేజ్ని క్రియేట్ చేయాలంటే కమిట్. ఐ హోప్ యు గాట్ ఇట్ రైట్.
యాహ్!
ఓకే. So that is very clear. I hope so. These are mostly interview they are asking. Just remember whatever we discussed.